Ah, hello and welcome. I'm the awful chef. Everybody's hungry. Let's make some dinner. Okay, I started without you, of course. I have melted some butter in my wonderful pan. This recipe is evil. In fact, it's so evil that even YouTube had issues with it. So this is my second attempt at this. What makes it so evil? Oh, a lot of things. This, as you can see by the water level, is not very much fluid. It used to be an entire bottle of wine that I've boiled down to nothing. This is approximately 6 dried figs, cut small, remove the stem, and rehydrated in chicken stock. Yes, I know, where's my glass? I have the day off, we may as well enjoy it, and I've set it somewhere. Excuse me a moment, please. Ah, there it is. So, for those of us at home, chicken stock. Yeah, my hands are kind of tired today. I've been doing a lot. Okay, the butter is browning, which means it's time to add the chicken. Sadly, this is boneless, skinless chicken thighs. What that means in English is that I will not be browning the skin and creating all that wonderful stuff. I will basically be poaching the chicken in a very flavorful broth. But right now we're going to put some browning on them using the butter fat. Yes, as stated, when I made this the first time, even YouTube had issues. It was so evil. Okay, yes, I'm washing my hands. So, chicken, red wine, figs, rosemary, and garlic, of course. The garlic is rough chopped and is going to flavor the broth with a nice undertone. In fact, it's not even chopped, it's cut in half, peeled and cut in half. We'll be serving that over gnocchi and with a salad. Oh, I smell chicken. Yes, I'm very unhappy that I will be basically poaching the chicken without browning the skin and all of that wonderful stuff that we look forward to. But oddly enough, bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs were just too expensive at the market today. Oh, and I'm getting some wonderful, wonderful fond and lots of chicken caramelization to the pan. I may not have the wonderful flavor of chicken skin and bones, but I will have some caramelization in a nice big piece of butter. Okay, so I got fond on a pan. What do? Deglaze. With what? How about some red wine that's been cooked down? Again, this is an entire bottle of red wine that's been cooked down to this. Very slowly, very gently. Oh, and it just all goes in. Okay, oh my heavens, chicken and red wine. Nobody's ever going to like that. Okay, let's flavor that up with some garlic. And some fresh rosemary. Note I am adding the sticks as well as the leaves. They can be fished out later. And the final ingredient, dried figs rehydrated in chicken stock. Yes, our fig story is very funny. Years and years and years and years and years ago, I was working very hard in the Bay Area. And I came home to my house one night, tired and exhausted. And there was a stick in my front yard. In the dirt, there was this stick. And I thought that was kind of funny. Well, needless to say, Mrs. Chef had put it there. And so I did not dare touch it. 5 years later, it was a fig tree. 10 years later, we had local restaurants coming to buy figs from my front yard. They didn't pay us a lot, but we did get free desserts and wonderful things like that. And that was worth far more than anything they'd have paid us. And that is how we first encountered this fig dish. So, to repeat, butter, chicken thighs, ideally bone-in, skin on, but they were just too expensive, browned in the butter, concentrated red wine, rosemary, garlic, figs, in this case dried, reconstituted in chicken stock. Served over gnocchi. And we will be having a salad with that. I'm actually going to revisit the salad dressing recipe. So here I have a couple of cloves of garlic, chopped in some olive oil, little salt, little red wine vinegar, not surprising, you know. Ooh. That is cooking nicely, but at this rate I will have no wine left whatsoever. So let's cover that and save some moisture, as well as improve the heat transmission, etc. So red wine vinegar, little black pepper, and to magically richen it, an egg yolk. You will note I have used the magic egg separator. Yes, it is possible to break an eggshell properly. Flip back and forth until you get just the egg yolk. But I've lost a lot of eggs that way, and that's just too expensive these days. So egg separator has become my favorite tool. And now, to put it all together, a little bit of French-style mustard. Now, a very little bit. There are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of concepts in salad dressing. Mrs. Chef likes what amounts to a fat sauce on the lettuce, which in this case means light on the vinegar and heavy on the oil. And since there are only two of us, let's taste this. Oh, that's a little tart. I like it, but I am not alone. Oh, that chicken is cooking nicely in the oil, or in the wine. Okay, so this is now a wonderfully rich sauce for lettuce. You can make it tartar by adding vinegar. Oh, that's rich. There's a definite vinegar taste, but not strong, not overpowering. The egg yolk makes it very rich. The garlic, of course, will need time to flavor properly, but we'll season it all out. It's just minced. So, that is it. I'll boil up some gnocchi, serve the chicken over that. Pull out a heart of romaine lettuce, which is just the perfect size for 2 people. And this is going to be dinner. If I feel ambitious, I'll sprinkle some Parmesan on top. That's it. Thank you. I'm the Awful Chef. This is social media. Please be social. And subscribe, like, share, etc. Thank you and goodbye.